Ding dong. Hello YouTube and welcome back to John M0CSN's YouTube channel. Thanks for the likes and the subscriptions and the comments on the last video. I really appreciate it. Wasn't expecting it. Quite a surprise. Apparently somebody put welcome and thanks for being a YouTube creator, which I said I wasn't going to be. I wasn't aware of it anyway, but hey, we find out where we are. And we made a video and now we're making number 2. Got to be honest, it's a bit of a bog. Quite enjoyed it, so onwards and forwards we go. So I'm going to show you some cheap options to get into the hobby. I'm going to show you some cheap handhelds and some not so cheap handhelds, because everybody doesn't want to spend a fortune when they're first kicking off in it. It can be a bit expensive, as like most things can. Whatever your chosen hobby is, there's always a cheap way and there's an expensive way. I got told many years ago you can get into radio for not a lot of money. You don't have to spend a fortune, and if you want to do it cheap, you can buy one of them. It's a Baofeng UV5R. It's about 20 English pounds, something like that. And you know what? That's where it ends. It's not cheap, it's a lie. It costs a bloody fortune. It's expensive. All the best toys are. You're going to walk in with that, the wife's going to smile. What you don't want to do is you don't want to walk in with one of them and tell her you've bought that, because she's going to want a new kitchen or a new bathroom or whatever. It just starts getting expensive. She's going to say, where have you got that from? What you got to say is, it's a Baofeng, love. They don't know the difference. It's great for about 3 months and then they start checking up on the internet and seeing how much things do cost. So you've got to be careful, boys. You get caught out easy. It's a bit like the women with the shoes and all. Oh, these old things, I've had them for years, you've never noticed them. Well, you've got to do the same. You've got to box clever. So keep it in mind. Keep it in mind, because you can spend some serious money. All the nice toys don't come cheap. I'm going to show you a few of them, see what you think about them, and hopefully it'll give you an idea as to what's about and roughly how much you're going to have to spend. Enjoy. So here we go. As previously mentioned, we're just going to take a look at a cheap option for getting on the air. Most people start with a handheld, which is probably going to be the cheapest option, and to be fair, the Baofeng UV5R, probably the Swiss Army knife of amateur radio, really. Cheap, cheerful, £20 roughly, and covers 2 70 446 etc. on FM mode. Easy to work on the repeaters. Just basically gets you on the air for not a lot of money. For local chit chat on the 2m77 band on the repeaters, which is a good stepping stone for those come off CB, don't want to spend a lot of money, don't know whether they're going to find the feet. This is the way to do it with the little £20 Baofeng. Of course, when you decide that you're ready to move up, the options start to increase. The Icom ID 51E. Now this, I've had this for maybe, I don't know, 8 years, something like that. These are a cracking handheld, really are a belting bit of gear. 2m77s, airband receive, local broadcast radio, and of course it's D-Star as well, digital. This is the 50th anniversary model, which was something Icom brought out to celebrate the 50th anniversary. It doesn't do a great deal more, slightly better options on the software side of things, but other than that, it's primarily a 270 and D-Star. I use it for D-Star mainly. As you can see there, it's actually running D-Star at the moment. Or we can get off it and get on to 2 meters and 77s etc. It's memoried up. It's a lot of functions, very easy menus to use, built-in voice recorders etc. on these. Memory card programmable via the computer, which makes it very easy to set up and use. but again, the D-Star functionality is a real bonus. For those that can't put big antennas outside for HF, etc., D-Star's a nice option. Lets you get around the world using one of these with it. The little hotspot, zoom spot there, is currently working on Fusion at the minute. This is set up to work Fusion and D-Star simultaneously. Obviously the ID51 won't decode Fusion, however the Yaesu FT70D it will. This is the 2 in 70 version, and this does Fusion over digital. Works quite well. Don't have any untoward issues with it. Very easy. Just listening to a guy over in the States there. Via the hotspot, little zoom spot there, they're around £150 for most of the big radio retailers. Link it up to the internet via putting an image on it via the memory card, using Pi-Star, this particular one, and allows access to the Fusion and D-Star network, and also DMR, if DMR's your flavour. Work very well, but also use the hotspot with the upgrade on the ID51, which is the ID52 from Icom. This is Icom's current latest offering in the handheld scenario. These are very good, very expensive, but very good. Again, D-Star, colour screen. It's got all sorts of little gadgets on it. Probably you won't use them, but little scopes and the likes. FM broadcast radio. You can send pictures, etc. via D-Star with it, which is quite handy if that's your thing. They work very well. It's around £550. Nice toy. If you want to upgrade. And then of course we've got the Kenwood TH74D, which again is D-Star, 2 meters, 70 sems. I like having pretty much all the main handhelds because I use them, and I've had them for years. They just do the job. People say, well, one will do it. Yeah, it will, but I just have a thing for the latest toys, and I tend to keep them. So, but handhelds I do use, because I do use D-Star. I use Fusion quite a lot, and I just think, well, if you're going to do it, you do what makes you happy. Buy the toys that you want. So that's the bulk of the handhelds. But of course, there are other options. Icom recently, last couple of years, produced the Icom IC705, which is a portable unit, and it's one of those. Now, this is 2 meters 70 centimeters HF and digital D-Star as well, but this is portable, battery operated. This is a great toy. This really is a nice piece of gear. This allows you to go walkabout basically. If you're into outdoor pursuits, walking up mountains, etc., or days at the beach, that kind of thing, take this with you. It's battery operated. Connect an antenna to it on the side, and away you go. You've got full HF access, touchscreen operation, covers all the main HF bands, and also again D-Star functionality, full spectrum scope, just like its big brother, the 7300 and the 9700 and the 7610. Very similar in operation, but again, this is just a portable unit. I don't know, maybe I think they're about £1,400–1,500 now, but you get a lot of radio for your money, you really do. I have this in my second shack, and I've got to be honest with you, if I had nothing else, I'd be quite happy with one of these. These are only QRP 10 watts, by the way. They're not a powerful radio, but I run a Zygu 125 100 watt amplifier with this, so this gives me 100 watts out. Works just the same as a standard HF set, really. but it's multi-use. I use it for listening to broadcast radio, 2 meter FM, the digital D-Star side of things, and also HF as well. So again, a lot of money for the radio, a lot of radio for the money, sorry. And you get what you pay for, you really do. Icom went to town on this, and they made a really good all-round radio. So you know, that's what you can get for starting out. You don't have to spend big bucks, obviously. You can spend as much or as little as you need to, but the options are limitless. They really are. Again, you can move up to the Kenwood 890 and the likes, and obviously at the side of it you see the expert amplifier, and out of shot we have the 9700 and the 7300, but it's how much you want to spend. But when you're first getting into it, spending a little is better than spending a lot until you find your feet. Well, hope you found that useful to a degree. I'm not a radio reviewer. I just like radios, I buy radios, and I play with radios. We'll do some more in depth on some of the radios that we covered tonight, and obviously later on down the line we're going to do the HF side of things, the amplifiers, and even some antennas, and maybe introduce you to a few of the lads on the radio that I speak to. Good friends, G0DTX John, check his YouTube channel out. He's live on YouTube, he's doing some great videos. And Charlie, G0KLD, you won't hear him on YouTube because they don't use it, but you'll hear him on the air. We'll do the live streams, and hopefully we'll get them two on as well, and we'll do it on YouTube for the rest of the world. And if the bands are open, we'll do some HF and some DX. Cheers for watching. If you like it, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you've got any comments, feel free to leave them, and we'll answer them when we see them. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.